Casey Hunter from MMA UK with a great podcast this evening. I'm here with George Tanasa,
Son of Dracula.
Son of Dracula, and Emrah Sonmez.
The Anatolian Wolf.
And we were supposed to be joined by the person who organised it, Mahudin Abu Bakr, but he seems to have gone AWOL on us, so we may or may not hear from him and be able to add him during the show.
Muhyiddin just apply for one job. Just to clean my shoes.
So what gym are you at this evening, George?
Just I'm working.
Where?
Now I'm in religion now.
Okay, where's that?
In wrestling. Later son.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
this is my first club, exactly. I come here, my first club in wrestling.
So how many different gyms do you train at over a week?
Just 3, 4, sometimes 5. Yeah, I'm training, BKK. I'm training Legion, Fitness First, Hard Gym. Yeah.
And congratulations again on becoming the champ at Cage Warriors Academy South East. Now the featherweight champ as well as the lightweight champ.
Yeah, no bad. Was tough fight, but still learning. Maybe next one I want to do more better. I want to finish quick. I want to kill him.
I liked the picture you put on Facebook of you with both belts next to Conor McGregor wearing both belts.
Yeah, I'll fight with him in one day.
Yes, Georgie.
If he ever gets back in the cage, right?
No,
if he's not in prison by then.
if he's not in the cage, in the club.
Yeah, in the club. So, Emrah, how difficult has it been for you? For people who don't know, you've been laid off with injury since May last year.
Yeah.
It's one of only 2 losses on your record. First of all, how galling is that for that to go down as a loss when it was an injury that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought like when if it was to go on Tapology, they would at least say injured,
It does now say that. It does say that now.
Okay, yeah, because it was like a freak injury. I mean, it happened 90 seconds into the first round. And I carried on fighting, with one leg. A lot of people thought, I got hit a couple times, but the only reason I got hit was because I couldn't push off my leg. So, but I still managed to get a takedown and finish the round strong. I finished the round on top of ground and pound. And I do believe, I think if it was 10 more seconds, I think the ref would have actually jumped in and stopped it with a ground and pound.
Yeah.
I think it happens. It's a part of the game. It was just very disappointing because I trained so hard for this opportunity. Fighting for a world title, Venator, and a lot of guys who's won the Venator title has been signed to UFC. It would have been very good for me if I was to win it. I was on an 8-win streak, and if I was to win, that would have been a 9-win streak with a world title. And maybe a door could have opened up for me, but. Something that we can't control is out of our hands. So just go live with it and learn off it and, come back stronger.
Yeah. But I think that the hardest thing about fighting has got to be the emotional roller coaster, of obviously wins and losses, but things like injuries that are out of your hands that it just, you must have to be so mentally strong and, you must go through some dark places when all of your mates are training. I mean, you've been cornering these guys, Mahudin and George, when they've been fighting for belts, winning belts. How difficult has that been for you?
Yeah, it's been difficult. I mean, watching my teammates fight and cornering them. And I think the most difficult part was, not being able to train with them.
Yeah.
Getting ready because whenever I was getting ready for fights, George has always been there for me, doing rounds after rounds, grinding it out. but me not be able to help him back, you know, that had a bit of an emotional side on it. And obviously watching everyone train, watching everyone fight, and like I'm alone in a room. Like it probably took me about 4 months probably to start walking around properly and, you know, starting training. So the first 4 months was very difficult for me. And obviously, like there's a part of fighting where when you're winning, like everyone wants to be around you, and when you lose, like
It's true.
especially after an injury, like I had like maybe 100 calls when I was in Italy. Everyone's like, the champ, yeah, the champ. I came back to UK, you know, I had my surgery. Out of them 100 people, just maybe 4 or 5 people came visit me, messaged me. So it's got that side, the psychological side of it, you know. And if you're not strong mentally, it could break you. You know, yeah. I mean, like I had George visiting me every day. I had my coach Ian. You know, I had Jamie. Like the guys kept coming visiting me. The guys that I train with. You know, Jack was messaging me. So it was always a contact. But you know, a lot of people does want to jump on a bandwagon.
Yeah.
And if you're not prepared for that mentally, if you don't have a strong team, like it could break you.
Not that you'd ever choose to go through that, but now that you have been through that, that probably sets you up pretty well for the rest of your career, you know, like you now know about these people who only want you when you're winning, you know?
Yeah, of course. Now, like, you know, I've learned a lot from that loss, obviously. I've learned a lot. So right now, even when I'm training and when I'm going to get ready for a fight, I'll be doing everything according to that, you know. Not having certain people around me, not getting in contact with certain people, just my team, and that's it. I think before I got a bit carried away, you know, I thought everyone was actually like they wanted to be there for me, like, but obviously when I lost the fight and I got injured, you know, I had my surgery, everyone disappeared. It was weird, but it is what it is, you know. We live and learn.
Savage sport.
Yeah.
George, how much have you missed training with Emrah? A lot. Sometimes it's hard, you know, because I come just myself now in the gym, and just I'm training with him like 3 years together, all the time in wrestling,
all the time
in MMA.
In wrestling.
In wrestling.
Yeah.
I come here last 4 years ago exactly, in September.
Yeah.
I come in June, but I'm start wrestling in September. I meet him there in the gym in Legion.
George was eyeing me up, screw facing me, like I was thinking, what? Who's this guy? And then we started training, and then we sparred, I think, and then after that we become best friends.
So you two, for everybody that doesn't know, you two go so hard in sparring. It takes over the whole mat. And Jack's always like, I said light sparring. I said don't injure your partners.
Jack say all the time like sparring, but you see in the sparring, him broke my leg like 3-4 times.
And he says put on the light gloves because he thinks that you'll go lighter if you're not wearing the big boxing gloves. And I'm like, oh no, that just means more damage.
Light sparring, guys, light sparring, and him try to kill everybody.
Have you ever had any bad injuries, George?
Yeah, I have like really bad injury because I'm stopped. I was 18 and broke my nose. I broke my nose before. I have my nose.
How did they make you so beautiful again?
I have pre-operation.
Wow.
The doctors say to me, George, no fighting again. Your career finished. That's why I'm stopped wrestling in my country.
Right.
I'm stopped still like 2 years, and I come here. I come just for work exactly. Just I'm start again here. I'm go home. I make operation, and now it's more better. I have my hand.
Start fighting again.
Yeah, I have my hand. I have 3 ribs broke, finger, a lot of things. But
the finger sounds like a bad one.
Yeah, I have some operation in my eye.
Yeah, I remember that.
What did you do to your eye?
Some some infection or
From fighting?
every year in the summer something happening.
Why in the summer?
I don't know why. I'm expecting something.
No, I just stopped training in the
This
summer.
Yeah. This is the life, part of the life.
Yeah.
You can't change.
No.
But still doing.
Yeah.
Still training and.
Well, Rory McDonald's still fighting, and his
still
nose
dreaming.
is made of glass now. So.
Yeah.
And we've got you back on the mats now, Emrah. Finally,
Yeah.
just 11 months on, is it? Yeah, 11 months on.
Yeah, it's about 9 months post surgery,
Right.
but since my fight, I think it's about 10, 11 months because
Yeah.
I got the surgery done about 8 weeks after. And
Why did they have to wait to do the surgery?
I actually got a surgery done in Turkey, not in UK, because when I came back to UK, I went to see the specialist and they were just being so long about it. They're like, you gotta wait, it's not serious. And I was like, look, I'm a professional athlete, I need to fight. They go, oh, that's not like a reason for us to push it forward. So they said to me, the waiting time is about 4 or 5 months. I said, I can't do that. So then I've got a cousin that works in a hospital in Turkey. So I got in contact with him. And he said, look, come here and we could do it the day you arrive. So I had to first wait here for about 2 months to get an MRI. So they made me wait for an MRI. And then once I got the MRI, obviously I knew it was torn. I booked my flight straight away and I went. And within that week, I got it done. And they actually used a patella graft tendon, which is the strongest ligament to use for an ACL surgery. Like if I was here, the surgeon wanted to use a hamstring graft, which is weak. It's basically just for an average person who doesn't train, that's got a normal life. But for athletes, you need to use a patella tendon.
Yeah.
Because it's more stronger. So I got that done, and everything's good so far now. I'm back on the mats. It's just more of a confidence thing now. Confidence.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you feel nervous like when you're
yeah.
I've seen some of the stuff you put on Instagram, like you're getting quite leery with your dynamic movements and stuff.
Yeah,
I feel a bit nervous.
it's weird. Like when I'm like, I could lift weights, I could do the other stuff, but it's when you're wrestling and when someone wants to go for your ankle or your leg, it's like you think twice. Like, oh crap, like it's hard. It's a mad confident, but I'm getting more confident now. As long as I train with safe people, like they grab my leg, but they don't do anything stupid like twisting it.
Yeah.
It brings my confidence back up. And I'm working with another guy as well now. He trains professional fighters. He's very good for ACL rehab, and I think he's a part of the England rugby team as well.
Right.
Yeah, so it's quite experienced, and he's helping me out with my training. And probably when I start getting ready for a fight, he's going to be doing my strength conditioning just to be extra safe. So far so good. I mean, I'm back into sparring now, which is good. I could spar, I could kick.
Surely not with George.
The thing is, George is actually safe to wrestle with. That's the funny part. Yeah, because it's hard to wrestle someone that's not good at wrestling because they don't know how to grab the leg.
Why do you say I'm good in wrestling?
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay.
Basic, right?
So it's like if George was to go for a double leg takedown, because he does the correct way, your leg twist, the body position is correct, so it's good. But if I was to go with a beginner or someone, not even a beginner, just say more of a jiu-jitsu guy that's trying to wrestle, and then that's when you actually get injured because they don't know what they're doing, and then something could just go wrong.
People always say the worst injuries are caused by white belts. Think of any discipline, it's like
that's true. But I mean, it's getting better now. I sparred the other day in jiu-jitsu. I done 5-minute rounds, and it was good. I mean, I was confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting
What do
better
you
now.
say? Just stay away from leg locks and like ankle locks.
Basically, yeah, I just got to stay away from leg locks and heel hooks. Yeah, these type of stuff.
Yeah. And George, you're just starting out on your jiu-jitsu journey, right? I saw you in your brand new gi the other day. You look really cute.
Sensei George.
first day I put the gi. But I'm start from long time, just one time a week, sometime with Emrah. I know a lot of defense. I know a lot of now. I'm doing a lot of with Jack. Jack just pushed me hard, you know. Go jiu-jitsu, go. I'm saying fuck. I'm not like jiu-jitsu, but I need to do.
Yeah. You've obviously got some nogi experience from MMA, but like how different are you finding it in the gi?
Nogi is more better. I'm trying to do it one time a week. I fancy my chances
rolling with you in the gi.
I'm trying for Jack for doing one time a week.
So do you do that down at BKK?
Yeah, in BKK. Oh, what happened?
I don't know. Oh, he's paused himself.
Emrah is gone.
He's still there. He's just on pause. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if he can hear us either.
And somebody call him more.
You've turned your phone the wrong way again as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, Jack just called my phone.
Oh. Well, it's not going live, so he doesn't know that we're talking about him.
Yeah, slowly I'm preparing me, completed. Slowly. I have just 1 year half. I'm not expecting, like for me, for be the best,
Yeah. It's important though if you come up against somebody with a strong jiu-jitsu game to like, even if you don't intend on getting submissions, just to make sure you don't get armbarred or.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm fight with two jiu-jitsu guys, very good. Last one, and another one in Rocky, if you remember.
Yeah.
It was nice, I'm prepared my plan before.
Yeah.
Nothing happening in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hope it's alright.
Emrah.
Yeah.
When are you planning to fight next? Now you're back in the gym, and have you picked your promotion?
Probably sometime in July. Because I'm not unfit because I've been training still, doing my weights, strength and conditioning. So I'm actually quite fit.
Yeah.
So, spoke to Jack, and so we're looking to get something for July. I'm not sure which show exact, but like God willing, looking to return in July.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. It's been a long time.
I need the heads up so I can come and do the post-fight interviews.
Yeah,
as I've already said to you, you're my pick for the person going furthest this year.
Yeah.
If I could tell people to look out for one fighter that they might not know about yet, I honestly think you're going to rock people's worlds this year and next year. And
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate it, Kate. Thank you.
And despite being very modest yourself, I know you're confident in that yourself as well.
I mean, with me, I believe I just need one fight or two fights just to get back. I'm very confident on myself. I know my abilities. I know, I know where I'm heading. It's just I just need to get the ball rolling back. I need to get back into it. I've got good stand up, good wrestling. I think I'm a very complete fighter.
Yeah.
And I just need one or two more fights and then we're back on it.
Yeah. And do you feel like this whole process will have made you even more kind of mentally strong and well-rounded, being so close to where you wanted to be and then having to kind of start again?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course, it's changed my mindset. Obviously, it's made me mentally much stronger. To achieve my goal, it's made me more hungry to achieve my goal because I was so close to it, and then now I'm gonna sit back. because I'm always training. I mean, I'm working hard all the time. You know, I don't take a day off. You know, because I believe like the hard work will pay off eventually. It's just when it will pay off now, and I was so close to it.
Yeah.
But you know, now it's made my mentality change. It's made me mentally stronger, even physically stronger. I don't think I've been this big before as well, like physically, because I've been in a lot of weights, strength conditioning. You know, I just need to get back into it now, and the hunger's even gotten like even 10 times.
Yeah.
The hunger's gone, yeah.
It's mad as well that another top featherweight in our gym, Steve Amable, had a terrible knee injury that he had to come back from, and he's now doing really well in Cage Warriors. He's probably like 1 or 2 fights away from a title shot, I reckon.
Yeah, like
crazy.
When I look at Steve, because he had the same surgery as me.
Yeah.
It's like a bit of I get motivated, you know, when I talk to him. You know, I see him come back stronger and he's winning fights. You know, it keeps me motivated. You know, I talk to him sometimes. I go, Steve, how did you feel when you was 8 months, 7 months, or 9 months post surgery? He'll talk to me, and you know, it keeps me motivated. And you know, you need good, positive people around you. You know, you need that good energy. And Steve's like one of them guys, because he's had the same injury as well. I can relate to him, and you know, watching him come back strong, physically and mentally, it even motivates me more. So I just need to get back into it. Like once the ball's rolling, like I don't think, like not being big headed or anything. Like I don't think like featherweight wise, like I believe like I'm in the top 5 or say top 10 UK featherweights, 100%.
How many fights before you're number 1?
Couple fights, I think. I think, you know, a lot of featherweights do know me. You know, like I've had a lot of pull-outs before, and when I'm getting ready for fights, Jack knows as well. You know, it showed me like a list. Like, because nobody wants to fight you on short notice. Everybody wants a full camp, because I've had like maybe 5-6 opponents pulling out.
Yeah.
And whenever we try to get someone like a last minute, or not even last minute, like last week, they're all like making excuses. But I'm thinking, if you're a pro athlete, you're a pro fighter, you need to be ready all the time, because an opportunity could come, and you know. So yeah, like once I'm ready, I have one or 2 fight max. I think I'm like two fights away from my goal, which I want to achieve. You know, if I could get 2 good wins, like highlight real win, I'll be back onto the circuit.
Oh, it's so exciting. And I don't think you come across as big-headed at all. You're just confident in your own abilities.
Yeah, I'm confident, 100%. I'm confident. You know, I've got good stand-up. Very like, I'm a kickboxing black belt. That's the box amateur in Repton Boxing Club. You know, I've got solid wrestling. Overall, I think I'm a complete fighter, and I don't think a lot of fighters could do that. Like, you know, because I've trained every sport of MMA individually for many years. Like I've done freestyle wrestling 5-6 years, kickboxing for about 10 years. I used to box, and you know, jiu-jitsu about 4 years. So I've actually practiced every art individually. So that's why I'm confident. You know, when I fight, to fight standing, if it goes to the floor. You know, I've never like had a doubt in my head. Oh, if I get taken to the floor, or you know, I've always been confident. So I need to get back in there now. Sorry?
What belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
I got my blue belt, and then I stopped after that.
You're just nogi now.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I am a higher level. You know, I've entered nogi competitions like brown belt and black belt level, and I've won certain competitions in nogi. So, but it's just jiu-jitsu is a bit lazy sport. You know, I can't do it.
Don't tell him that. We're trying to get him to take it up.
Yes, Georgie.
And George, you want to fight next in July as well, right?
I'm fight next. I think it's next month in Colchester. I'm not sure.
Are you going to fight on that card as well? Are you defending one of your belts?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly. Just I'm waiting.
You must be. You can't be the champ and not defend.
I want to fight in London one fight next one. But if I have opportunity for fight again in May, I'm fight.
Yeah. So that'll be on the Colchester card.
In Colchester again. And
it's a lucky
the
place
people,
for you.
yeah, the people come who watch my fight all the time say, George, you need to fight one time in London. You need to fight one time in London. Yeah.
But you're like a local lad to us now. We need you on our card in Essex. We've adopted you.
Yeah, why not?
And
give me the passport.
Exactly.
George.
I know you've got to go in a minute, but a couple of things I wanted to ask before you went. George, I wanted you to tell people how you became called the son of Dracula.
I'm not remember. I think Emrah, you say you put my nickname or?
I think it was me, son of Dracula.
I'm think yeah, him say last Ottoman.
Yes.
And you remember last Ottoman.
Yeah.
But last Ottoman and the son of Dracula was very good friends,
But why have you stopped wearing the cape when you win?
Sometimes it depends why I'm feeling. If I'm feeling okay, I'm put the cape. If I'm not feeling okay, I'm put the sometimes.
I didn't know you had to be feeling a certain vibe.
Yeah. Depends. One time with the flag, one time with the cape, one time.
I think we need to bring the cape back. People need to see the cape.
Cape back.
Next one. I promise you, next one. Yeah, I'm bringing next one the cape.
And how are them phone calls from Hollywood coming along? Is the phone ringing off the hook yet?
No, this is my dream. Yeah.
For the viewers, George wants to be a film star, is it?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, but everyone have the dream, Just one time.
All right,
so make my film first. Yeah, I want to make my film about my past.
So we're gonna. Oh God, we're gonna finish on teammate questions, which is where I ask you about something and you have to name somebody from the gym who it's like. So the first one is the biggest joker.
The biggest joker?
Yeah.
I would say Jamie. Jamie McBride.
He a bit of a nutter in the gym.
He's a nutter 24/7. That way.
Him is born,
Best dressed.
Best
dressed. It's hard in the gym. Did you go out with anyone socially?
Come on, George. Best dressed is me. You know that.
George. I want to meet the girl, Remember Emrah?
What about worst dressed?
Worst dressed, Muhyiddin.
Oh my God. Too much question, bro. Too many.
That's what you get for not joining the call, Muhyiddin. Most vain.
Most vain?
Yeah.
Most vain.
I said George when I did this with Craig.
Emrah, too many complaints.
Most vain? I'm not sure. I don't know.
I said you, George, and Craig said John Maguire.
Yeah, John Maguire. Yeah. He's always doing his hair after every sparring. Like does the side slits with in his hair.
Worst tattoo.
Worst tattoo.
There's got to be some dodgy ones.
Worst tattoo. Craig. Let's say Craig. We're the only one we know with tattoos.
No. Craig have very good one.
Yeah.
Couple of very good. Nah.
Who's the laziest trainer?
Laziest, George.
Nah, I'm not lazy, man.
Yes, George, you're the laziest one.
Yeah, sometimes. Because I'm the best.
Last one. Longest in the shower.
Longest in the shower. I actually think it's me that in the shower. I take long when I shower.
George, can you confirm?
I think it's Emrah.
Yeah.
Him the same all the time. If you call him, it's in the shower or in the toilet. All the time. Now I'm expecting him. I'm expecting him for being in the toilet, but
Now we've got it on record.
yeah.
Well, we've just had a message from Mahudin to say, shit, he's missed the interview.
We're finishing now, so
we'll wrap it up and we'll get him on another time. But
This all
I'm going to see some naked men now
Olympic
just to finish off the interview.
champion.
oh, jeez.
Well, thank you so much for doing it.
No problem. Thank you, Kate, for having
Look
us.
forward to seeing you back fighting soon, but I'll see you in the gym tomorrow night.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us. Really appreciate it.
See you later. Thanks, guys.
See you later. Yeah.
Bye.
See you.